Hi everybody, this is Susie and welcome to Susie Crafted Designs. Today I have a great design team project to share with you for Shabbylicious. You will find all of the information in the drop down box below, but before I continue I just want to let you know that if you go ahead and purchase anything, please don't forget to use my name Susie as your coupon code to get 10% off of your total purchase of $15 or more. So without further ado, I'd like to show you what I've created here, and I just fell in love with how this came out. I was looking for something to do, kind of like my signature style in a way, and I used to always make a lot of boxes, but after a while we all know that once you start making something, you continue making so many of the same types of things, and I'm trying to steer away from that. But I haven't made a large box in a long time, and I bought this box from Michael's Craft Store. And I thought it would be a perfect time to go ahead and use this box and alter it for my design team projects for Shabbylicious. So I'll show you what I have here. I'm just trying to get a clear photo here. Okay, the items that I used for this project was, you'll see here, I'm just going to start off as I go along and I'll tell you who's what, because if I start off backwards I'll never get a chance to explain what I did. First off, I painted the box a really, really pretty buff color. I don't know the name of the paint. I ran out and I threw out the container not thinking, but I painted the whole box a buff color. And then I mainly decorated the top portion of the box, leaving the bottom empty. And you can see that the box is quite, it's quite large, but what I did was I put some lace that I had. It's Italian lace from my stash, and I just gathered that all by hand at the bottom so that I could give some kind of a flap to the laces that I was putting on top that are from the Shabbylicious store. And they are these two. This one is my favorite. It is so absolutely stunning. It's also a buff color, kind of like a pale cream. It's so sexy and so feminine, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's kind of like oval after oval after oval, with a shimmer of little dots and scallops on the top and on the bottom, and in between are all little daisies and little rosebuds. Just so pretty. I absolutely recommend it to anybody that's doing any type of style like I'm doing here. Then again, you can also dye it and do whatever you like with it. The one that is underneath it, I'm hoping that you can see that, another very beautiful lace, like a taffy color. I wasn't really used to working with colors like that, but it was kind of nice because I combined the buff and the very faint pink color on the bottom along with the taffy, so it was a nice combination, having the buff cream and the taffy colored lace below that, which is all scalloped. It's so beautiful, and my lace right below that. I just love the way that that came out. And then at the very top there, I'm hoping that you can see that. I'll just tip it a little bit. I also have a lace from my stash on there that I have put over top of the painted box. And I have this lace going all around the box here. And I did not gather the lace at all. The two top layers I completely wrapped around the box, but I didn't do it tight. I did it like, very loose, as if it was just touching the box itself. And I really like the way that this came out, and I'm sure that you might think that it looks nice also. It was just the pieces that were left over from the two laces from Shabbylicious. I kind of like glue the two of them together only on the tips and have like a little tail hanging down there, and I thought that it looked really romantic looking, almost like the tail of a long dress hanging down. I just thought it was so pretty. And on top here I have a very pretty colored buff feather. It's quite old. I've had it in my stash for a while, but I was looking for that romantic kind of French shabby look, and I think that I have achieved that here also also by adding a strand of vintage pearls there, because I also have that going around in a scalloping from here. And you can also see that I have from my stash one of those flowers. I kind of broke it in half with a pliers, and up on top here to show you, I'm just going to back away a little bit. I made this rose. It's kind of like an I don't know what that you would call it, like an elephant color grayish with like an undertone of almost brown maybe, but it was so neutral that I couldn't help but not using it. And then I had added, here's the other half of that flower that I broke in half, and then I had added some really pretty gems and little roses there from Wild Orchid Crafts, along with some of the other larger roses that I had in my stash for quite some time. And just wanting to show you here, if you look a little closer. Hi, Len, I'm making a video. Sorry, that was my husband. And so you can see here that I have one of the leaves, those really pretty leaves from Lily's store, and that's peeking out ever so slightly. I'm recording. It's peeking out ever so slightly. Hold on 1 second before I'll have to re-record here. My husband just came home. So sorry. Okay, and so getting back to this here, you'll see that it's peeking out ever so slightly. One of these really beautiful leaves from Lily's collection with the do-it-yourself flowers. And I also have a little scallop of pearls here that's also from the Wild Orchid Crafts. And then I have a great big marabou boa pom-pom there. It comes on a long stem. That's how I bought it. And I thought that would look so romantic attaching that to the side of the box. I love working off of one side, either the center, the left, or the right. And just to show you that I'm tipping this again a little bit, I made that really pretty silk rose using the singeing method, and I sewed all of the petals together. And now I just would like to show you the inside of the box. So I'm just going to open that, and you can see how much of the lace that I gathered that was my lace here, just so that I can have Lily's lace go above top on that and have it to look a little bit fuller. And my lace was about 5 inches wide, and I cut it in half, and I used it all the way around the box. And as you can see in the very center there, those are one of the do-it-yourself flowers. It looks great because I painted it the same color as the box, and you can paint those and probably use Copic markers and other alcohol inks and so forth. But what I had done also is, it's so funny that I had the same color buttons that I had of the paint, and it matched perfectly. So I thought that it would look really cute if I would put the flower in the center here. And this is actually a jewelry box, and I thought it would be kind of fun to have it right here, because you can actually hang something from all of the edges. And I was kind of looking around really fast to see if I had something to hang on there to show you, and I should have prepared that in advance. So you can find those DIY flowers on Lily's site as well. And just the inside of the box is painted white, but they also have something else that I made inside the box that I thought was really very pretty. This is a perfume sachet, and I make many of these for brides. It's all hand sewn and hand stuffed, and I used the same lace that's on the outside here, also hanging around the box, so they would coordinate nicely together. And I also put some pretty little mulberry flowers and tied a bow with some lace strand and put some free pearls all around. And then from Shabbylicious store, I decided to use this really, really pretty, it's kind of like a heavy white cotton, if you would. I hope that you can see that clearly. Really very pretty. It's probably about a good 3 inches wide, but then once you add all the tassels, you're looking at least 6 inches or maybe 4.5 inches maybe in the width with all the fringes, which was so pretty, and I thought it was just so nice. I'm just gonna back away so that you can see me playing around here. But you see, it looks really pretty to make this, even if you were making a little purse or something and using that, or perhaps sewing it around like maybe the sleeves of a sweatshirt that's really in right now. Fringes are really hot. They're on boots and shoes and pocketbooks and whatever the designers can put them on, actually. And you'll see that the flip side is just plain. There's a little pearl there just to tie it off and let it look simple. And so I left that inside the box just to not overwhelm you when I'm trying to explain what I've done. And I just thought that that looked so really pretty as an extra additive to this project, which I think came out really very beautiful. I was pressed for time, and usually when I give my word and promise something, I'm on the money with time, but this time I really wasn't. I'm hoping to get this video uploaded tonight, so I really hope that you enjoyed seeing this as much as I did making it. And again, getting back to the lace for a really quick second, that's a pretty good shot of it. And I forgot to mention, this is a button here in the center. That button is about 30 years old, every bit of it. That came from my buttonhole video that my husband had gotten me a few months back. And just really pretty. It's like a silver pewter and a pearl inside with some stones around it. Very, very pretty button. And that's really basically it. So I hope that you can go ahead and check out some of these laces for yourself. Really gorgeous. Hoping that you can see that one under there. Look at that scallop. Very, very pretty. That one's much wider than the one on top. It's probably about 3 inches or so. If you go to Zibet.com/Lineker, I'll put the link in the drop box that you can just click on and redirect yourself, and you'll see all of the laces and do-it-yourself flowers there, and other beautiful little doodads and laces and birds and things of that nature for your crafting needs. Lily's prices are great, so I hope you can go on over and check it out. And don't forget, if you plan to purchase anything, please use my name Susie as your coupon code so you can get 10% off your total purchase or more. So also my page below, my public page on Facebook, will be there where you can see all still life photos. And please subscribe to stay tuned for more coming. I'll be back to my normal scrapping time, and hoping you guys can stick around. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.